In the dictionary, an eagle is described as a large soaring bird known for its vision and strength and size. But the reality is the definition doesn't really do it justice. If you've seen an eagle, you know that there's something majestic, something awe-inspiring, something special about it. The eagle has been known as the symbol of the ancient Roman Empire. The finest army that they had was known as the Golden Eagles. The eagle is the symbol of our country and everything that's good and great about our country. In scouting, the eagle is the highest rank that a scout can attain. It is something that requires a lot of time, effort, and energy. Less than 1% of the boys who join the Boy Scouts end up as Eagle Scouts. It's a requirement that takes many years and involves many different aspects. As was known earlier, there's about 6 different ranks that boys go through to get to Eagle. There's different types of activities and skills that they qualify for. Camping, physical fitness, first aid, and things along those lines. There's 2 items that really are core of the scouting program and core of the Eagle, of becoming an Eagle Scout and for being this highest rank that the Scouts on or get. And one of those items is service. When you reach a certain rank in the Boy Scouts first class, service is required for you to advance. If you look around our community, there have been lots of Eagle Scouts who've done a lot of work to try to make our community better. If you're out on some of the trails in this area, take a look at the bridges and at the picnic benches and those types of things. The chances are you're going to find a plaque on the bottom because that was somebody's Eagle project. They also are very active in the different community activities that we have for sports and the like, with scoreboards and picnic benches and items along those lines. Service is a main characteristic, and our Eagle Scouts had service projects that they had to do. It's a requirement. Ryan Kenny had a project where he had bikes, not bombs, and he collected bicycles, 235 of them here in this town of Sudbury. They were basically shipped over to places like Ghana and the like, and they're now being used as engines or as different types of generators in those countries. Reed Myers did an Eagle project where he constructed a bridge at Heritage Park in Sudbury, and he's one of the many Eagle Scouts who've done a lot of work in the conservation area here in town. And Jackson's project was also a scoreboard. It was a scoreboard that was at Feely, the softball field, and it's something that my daughter, who plays softball, is going to be enjoying as she plays in the next few years. In addition to service, leadership is required. You reach first class. If you want to advance, you have to become a leader. You basically have to take on jobs and responsibilities such as the Brown Boys have today, where you're going to be a senior patrol leader, assistant patrol leader. You have to be a den chief, scribe, quartermaster, or those types of things. The reality is that scouting is the boy-led troop. The idea here is to try to build the leadership skills in our young men so that when they become older, they basically can do things and help this country and help every one of us. And the reality is that's what happens. If you look now in business, H. Ross Perot, billionaire, candidate for president, Eagle Scout. William Marriott, founder of the nation's largest hotel chain, Eagle Scout. In politics, Michael Dukakis, governor of our state, presidential candidate, Eagle Scout. His running mate, Lloyd Benson, senator from Texas, vice presidential candidate, Eagle Scout. In sports, Chan Gailey, head coach of the Buffalo Bills, Eagle Scout. Howard Lincoln, CEO of the Seattle Mariners, Eagle Scout. In entertainment, George Meyer, creator of The Simpsons, the most successful TV show in television history, Eagle Scout. Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon, Eagle Scout. Tonight, Ryan, Reed, and Jackson enter a very select group. They've demonstrated leadership skills in the troop and attained the highest rank possible. In some ways, their journey ends tonight with the pinning of their badge. But the reality is that the skills that they've learned are really going to be put into effect for the rest of their lives. Those who've come before them have done great things, and and great things are going to be expected from these three young men. So I proudly note that these three candidates have passed the requirements, and they do qualify as Eagle Scouts, and as Troop 63, we warmly welcome them as their advancement to their latest rank.